RBD Defense.
Chinese air defense and anti-tank missiles will be produced by Bangladesh Ordnance Factory. For those of you who don't know, Bangladesh and China signed a military technology transfer deal right before Dr. Yunus's visit to China. Since then, the government has bought land to establish a new military factory. Bangladesh is preparing to manufacture many types of military equipment by both Turkey and China. But in this video, I will only talk about anti-tank and short-range air defense missiles, specifically MANPADS. To understand what specific ATGM and MANPAD systems are best for Bangladesh Ordnance Factory to produce, we first need to take a look at what we already have. Let's start with our ATGM inventory. We have 1200 units of the Russian Metis M1 anti-tank system. Presumably, we have similar numbers of the HJ8 and PF98. These are 120 millimeters and a little bit older than the Metis. We also have unknown numbers of the Alcotan 100. So now that we've seen our current inventory, we can talk about what we need to produce. In my opinion, Bangladesh should pursue the HJ12 and PF98A. The HJ12 is China's top-of-the-line anti-tank system, comparable with the famous Javelin from America. It is 135 mm, has a 4 km range and utilizes a fire and forget system. Really a top-of-the-line ATGM. In case the HJ12 is not available for licensed production, then Bangladesh should still look into buying at least 2,000 to 4,000 units of it, because it is a very good system to have. Regardless of whether Bangladesh can get a license for the HJ12, manufacturing the PF98A is essential. Bangladesh Army already uses the PF98, so there is already familiarity with the PF98 platform. The PF98A is an upgraded, more lightweight version of the PF98. Depending on the missile, the PF98A can have a 1.8 km range with a 4 to 6 rounds per minute fire rate, which is a very good fire rate. The PF98A also has an optical sight with night vision. The PF98A's lightweight, only 7 kilograms, allows it to be deployed for infantry use on a squad level. The familiarity with the PF98, the lightweight, the fast fire rate, night vision, a more affordable cost because of the lack of any complicated systems, makes the PF98A the perfect ATGM for Bangladesh. This is the one thing that I really hope that they get a license for. There is also another thing I hope for, which is for you to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We're getting very close to 4,000 subscribers. I appreciate all of your support. Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, the link is in the description. Now back to the video. With the ATGMs covered, it's time to take a look at the MANPADS. We have 250 units of the QW2 and unknown numbers of the FN16 and QW18A. The QW2 is an older system, still capable but not worth producing, of course. Both the FN16 and QW18A are modern MANPADs. The FN series is China's most exported MANPAD system. Capability-wise, the QW18A is very similar to the FN16, but the QW18A has a more advanced dual-band passive infrared seeker along with some other features. Now let's talk about what Bangladesh Ordnance Factory should produce. There is a QW19, it's an upgraded version of the QW18. The QW19 would be ideal, but the QW18A is also a very good system. A Bangladeshi delegation that went to China to evaluate various air defense systems even evaluated the QW18A. So this is a strong indicator that they will go for the QW18A and not the QW19 or FN16. But even if they did pick the FN16 or even the QW19, those would also be great choices. All three of these are great choices. They are all very capable systems. The QW19 is of course the best, but you have to factor in cost as well. And factoring in cost, the QW18A might be most ideal for Bangladesh Ordnance Factory. But we will find out in a few months anyway. Also, manufacturing very short-range air defense missiles like the ones used in MANPADS will give us a good base to make surface-to-air missiles in Bangladesh in the future. Thank you for watching the video till the end. If you want to support my work, subscribe to the channel. Again, we're getting close to 4,000. Like the video. If you have any opinions, leave them down in the comments. And I will see you in the next video.